What's good, YouTube? You're now tuning in live with Marky Gaming, coming at you guys with another episode of Z Fighters. And on the last episode, I talked about some of the glitches on the new app, God of Destruction. I showed you guys how the sprites were changed. Some of the things were like inaccessible. Is that a word? Unaccessible? Not accessible? Such as events and growth and things like that. So you couldn't really do divination or anything like that, or do the scratch event, which was still up and going. But thankfully, I had the old app on my iPad and was able to play perfectly fine with that. And on this episode, this will be pretty short, but I just want to talk about some of the daylight savings time changes. Is it daylight saving time or daylight savings time? Actually, that question will be answered in the title of my video, because you'll be able to read it like, oh, it's this one. So yeah, kind of just answered my own question. But yes, I would like to talk about the changes that this game has went through because of that. Starting with Arena, boom, boom. As you know, according to the rules, it says that rankings are calculated daily at 2100 hours. Which is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time where I stay. But because of this, you would think that maybe they would send it out an hour earlier, like at 5 p.m. But instead, they actually send it out at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't have it in my mail anymore, but it came out the same time as Hellgate rewards. And speaking of the Hellgates rewards, those will also be passed out at 8 p.m. So before, you used to have 24 hours starting at 9 p.m. to do Hellgates, and at 9 p.m., whenever you finished and wherever you ranked, that's when they'll get calculated and pass out the rewards. But now they make it an hour back. So starting at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you will have the 24 hours. I don't know how that affects like daily-ish using like Hellgates. Like I don't know if you can start it at 8:59 p.m. and then 9 p.m. starts and then daily reset. And I don't know if you can actually continue using it, but yeah, I just don't know. Just to be safe, I say use it at 8 p.m. as your deadline, maybe 7:55. But yeah, what I'm going to do is start at 9 p.m. and 8 before 8 p.m. because, I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to take chances of any risk because it's not worth it to miss out on some gamuts like that. So if anyone can kind of clarify my comment about how these time changes affect like Hellgates, please let me know. And if you guys, I can try to experiment, but at the same time, I don't want to risk anything. But yeah, and also they used to show the events at 8 p.m. like last year. At 8 p.m. they'd actually introduce the events as well. So like it was pretty good for those events where they gave out free stuff such as Scratch, Smash Pot. But I guess they've probably fixed it, or maybe it could be a one-of thing. So I mean, just be mindful that if an event ends, check it out like 8:05 if they introduce any new events, because you can get free stuff, and who doesn't like free stuff? So yeah, those are just some of the changes. Like I said, Arena, if you're a sniper, snipe it at 7:59 rather than 5:59. Hellgates get calculated at 8 p.m., not 9 p.m. So be prepared to do it an hour earlier. And events, it seemed earlier this week that they'd end at 7 p.m., but that looks like they had fixed it for an 8 p.m. end time per usual, and a 9 p.m. start. As you can see, there was nothing. We're in that hour where nothing really happens. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to show you guys with the time change, and be mindful because those are probably your two biggest gamut getters. That makes sense. So yeah, be careful and plan your hellgates and arena sniping accordingly. I know this episode wasn't really much, but I just wanted to talk about it so then you guys are informed and it's not actually a glitch, but it's because of daylight savings time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Next episode will for sure be much more content than this. This was kind of just like an informational video because I mean, what else do you really do on this game? I mean, you could also do Journey. I don't know how Journey works, but I'm going to assume it's the same exact thing as the daily reset. So 9 p.m. So yeah, be careful. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Z Fighters. Bye.